Hi, here Mike with Triple Check Electric here with another video testimonial with a customer, Steve. Just going to ask a few questions, see how his experience was today. So Steve, this is the second appointment you have with me today. Before you hired Triple Check Electric, were you skeptical at all? Was there anything that you were worried about before we initially came?
We have had, my wife and I have had several electricians come out and look at some things and do some work for us, and just really wasn't confident in the results and really the assessment that they provided. One thing that really stood out is I went online and looked at your reviews. There's a lot of positive reviews. But the communication through the whole process is really what sets you above, I think, other electricians, because when you came out, the one thing you do is, okay, what do you need done? And then you listen, right? And we went for certain projects that you looked at each one of those and you basically said, yes, you could do it, and you gave us options. And I really appreciated that. So that helped us move forward, and a very clean, clear quote also helped on the front end.
Good. So at that point, you felt comfortable moving forward. How was the process, like once work started to the finished product?
Once we moved forward with the approval, we got the communication. The texts are very important for reminders. You also text before you were coming out, which is helpful. And then once you came very organized and had the right equipment and material needed, you were very quick, efficient, and went to each job. You explained thoroughly what we're going to do and then the results of everything. And right in the middle of one project, we identified some issues, hence the second visit. So again, you provided advice and suggestions. And the biggest thing with electrical work, since we don't know anything about it, is we just want it to be safe. And that's what you came in, and we're very confident in what you looked at and how you explained it to us. And you even offered some suggestions that didn't cost the most, right? Here's the options, and you said, well, just put a battery one in instead of wiring it. So there are certain things that you gave us advice that we really appreciated.
Good. Did you feel pressured at all so like when went downstairs, we found that there was exposed wire that there shouldn't have been. There was wire that wasn't even in Bromex sheathing. It was just ran bare in the walls, done obviously DIY. At that point, did you feel pressured by me to go a certain way, or tell me your experience on that?
No, I had anger, but not at you. It was at the people who did it, right? But no, you just kind of laid out and explained, this isn't right, this isn't normal, this isn't according to code, and this is the way it should be. And it was still our decision whether we move forward to fix it or move forward to use you, right? Because it was another project, so there was no pressure at all.
Okay. Last questions I always ask everybody: if you had to recommend Triple Check Electric to your family, your friends, loved ones, would you feel comfortable doing that?
Already have.
Oh,
already.
awesome.
My HR manager just talking today that her daughter may have some work to do, but no, highly recommend. My first review after you came out the first time and fixed our doorbell that we've had other electricians come here and look at, and they couldn't do it. We have now a doorbell through our intercom system for the first time in 7 years. So now we know when people are at the door. So no, highly recommend you on your reviews and also on the second trip. That's why we asked you back, because again, we're very appreciative of the quality of work you do. You clean everything up. You're very neat and organized, and you take pride in what you do. It's a very good job. Very happy with it.
All right.
Yes.
Appreciate it, Steve.
You betcha.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.